Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Child, let's get into the 2025 BET Awards. That was 5 hours. Okay, it is currently 3:16 a.m. Okay, I was like, I cannot believe it was it, it didn't go off until 1 o'clock in the morning. I am not gonna be on camera because it is 3 o'clock in the. I was like, I'm not putting on no lipstick. I ain't putting on no shirt. I'm gonna have graphics for y'all, and that's what the TI is, okay? Child, what is going on with me? Now look, 5 hours. I'm like, it was a whole 5 hour tour. Okay, so we're gonna get into everything BET real quick fast. Okay, but y'all know first things first. If you've not done so already, make sure that you have already subscribed to my channel. Okay, subscribe. Like the video, share the video as well. Okay, comments in the comment section. All of that helps push my videos out further and further. Okay. Now look, I did review Housewives of Atlanta. So again, there's other content up on my channel. Go watch it. Housewives of Atlanta, the couples out with the old in with the new. Tamar around here being immature and playing victim. I did Straw. So again, there's tons of content on my channel. Go look at the other things. A good time is always had by all. Okay. Anyway, when I tell y'all I had to quickly make this thumbnail because I'm like, Jaylee, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you have to go to work. Okay. Get this done about an hour and a half to get a little bit of sleep and then go to work. Okay. So yeah, the 2025 BET Awards happened Monday. I thought they would be like 2.5, 3 hours. Now, first, I was going to do a after show, chit chat. But I said, it come on at 8. If it go off at 11, I don't want to have to go live at 11 p.m. So, but I still thought it would be done sooner. I said, girl, why y'all had a 5 hour broadcast? And my DVR was only set for, I think like 4.5 hours. So I had to watch the rest of it live because again, I was just messed up. Okay. Yeah, 5 hours long, a few awards given out. Kevin calling out Kanye West was funny to me in a joking way. Okay, surprise guests, good and bad performances, and more. Twerking, tears, too damn long. Okay, now look. I said, let's get to the fashion. Okay, it was so much around here. I had to do just a video because I said I don't have the time to have 18 million slides. Okay. Anyway, some of the fashion from the night, the people I want to look at. Okay. We have Keisha Cole, Money Long, Tia. Okay. And then Kyla Pratt around here. Now look, Kyla Pratt looks amazing. Okay. Head to toe. First of all, she has not aged. How does she not age? Child, what happened? What fountain did she drink from? She looks great. I love the burgundy on her. The hair, va 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 boom, girl boom, va 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 boom. Okay, Tia, Tia, look, Tia has a Greek goddess, Amazon goddess type of dress. The one shoulder out, but also covered the one arm out, whatever. Hair pushed back, a smoky eye. Okay, y'all know I love Tia. I love Tia. Okay, it's cute. Look brown, rich brown color, real simple but real sexy. Okay, Money Long. Okay, blue wig. I don't know why a blue wig, but again, a blue wig nonetheless. The blue wig don't look horrible. Money Long's clothes, she's a very petite woman, you know, and sometimes I feel like her clothes like swallow her up and stuff, and so it don't be looking tailored, and that's kind of like aggravating a little bit. I like the idea of her outfit. I just don't think it panned out how it should have. Like it just looks big on her. I think with also that outfit, her hair should have been off the shoulders. Okay. So I don't hate it. I don't. I mean, I like it. I just wish it looked a bit more tailored to her body. Okay, Keisha Cole smiling from ear to ear, happy, happy. When Keisha Cole happy, I'm happy too. Okay, the dress is cute, it's simple. Again, I wish her hair was pushed off her shoulder. Okay, but Keisha Cole got it right. Let's move on. Okay, next up we have some men's, okay? We have T.I.P., okay? Clifford Harris. We have Rico Ross. He plays the old man on Beauty in Black, okay? That's the old man who rich and he married old girl. That's him. He was in the hospital bed getting married at the end of the last episode and whatnot. That's him. He is a cat daddy. I said, hey, cat daddy, how you doing? Anyway, we also have Two Chains, okay, aka Titty Boy, okay, and then also Kevin Hart, who was host. T.I. outfit looked like a 1980s prom with the powder blue. Now, don't get me wrong. It looks nice and tailored. The pants ain't too long. His hair's, it's braided or whatever. T.I. ain't been too, he ain't been out there get on our nerve lately. I don't mind this suit, okay? T.I. is like, I am no longer a gangster rapper. I am a husband, a father. I'm a comedian or whatever. I guess so. Okay, but again, the suit remind me, the color of the suit remind me of like, late 80s prom, whatever, but at least it's tailored. Okay. Now Cat Daddy Rico, okay. Is it the see-through shirt? Is his nipples out? Sir, put your nipples up. Okay. But I like it. Black and white striped top, black pants, okay, legs wide open. Okay. I said, sir, what are you doing? What's going on? I like the shirt. The shirt to me is fun. You know what I'm saying? Is it a shirt? Or maybe it's a suit jacket. Is it a see-through? I don't know. Anyway, he looked fine. Okay, a little gray hair or whatever. Titty boy. Okay, 2 Chains. Sir, why are you wearing gloves? What fingerprints are you trying to hide from the peoples? Let me know, okay? I like his outfit. It's real comfortable. It's real relaxed. It fits nice, okay? When he sit down, his ankles won't show. It feels well, not because I'm not there. It looks like it would feel very soft, very breathable. Okay, and I like it. It's sometimes simple is best. Okay, Kevin Hart is up here in the whole suit is where he's hosting. Okay, we will get into his host in a little bit. Okay, it's a black suit. It's tailored. That's it. Okay, but the men's is they look okay. I think I like 2 Chains the most. Okay, next up we have some more ladies. We have Riley Burris, who is of course Candy's daughter. We have Maya, Ashanti, and Jordan Sparks. Okay. Now, surprisingly, I love all of these looks. Riley's face looks different. I don't know. I don't like judging people's kids, but she's an adult. Okay. But her face looks like she's had something else done because we know she had a nose done. So maybe she has some both. I don't know. But her face just looks different, but she still looks gorgeous. Okay, I love her hair. I love the Grecian goddess dress. Okay, I do also wish because it's a lot of drapery to dress. I wish the drapery of the dress was a bit more structured. I feel like the dress was not made for her, for either her height, because to me it's too much fabric on the floor. Okay, I that's all. But I love the necklace. Okay, it's fine by me. Maya is wrapped up like a mummy. Okay, with a little bit of underboob out on one side. Okay, and that's it. Cute plum color. Okay, put the purse. Y'all know I don't like purse. I like purses that feel like it's blocking your dress. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it at all. Maya is extremely covered for some reason. I don't hate the dress though. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. Go ahead, Maya. Maya need to be on somebody else's tour. Okay, she's around here getting. We're gonna get to her performance in a minute. Ashanti titties are sitting up. Did she just get them done? Those titties are sitting up. Okay, we know she had a baby recently. Okay, her and Nelly, her husband. I said, girl, them titties are sitting up. You hear me? Again, when you have the titties sitting up, a black dress, to me, their hair should be pulled off. Okay, you see how Jordan Sparks hair pulled off. The only time I like a long hair, like Riley's outfit, because it's a whole Greek goddess look, that the hair being long makes sense. I wish Ashanti would have just put her hair. Oh, look, a cute little short bob. We don't need you with the slick back ponytail with the adult baby edges or whatever. No, ma'am. But a simple black dress and titties sitting up. You hear me? Jordan Sparks is going to a brunch with her church friends, okay, after Sunday service, because the God is good, okay? It's cute, but Jordan, girl, now I know you talking about his mama. I know this, okay, but this feels like an Easter dress. You the mama of a 13-year-old kid who was in children's church still, and y'all going to the Sizzler for the after church brunch lunch dinner, okay, and it's still cute. I like it though. Pretty color, it fits her well. Cute shoes. Okay, let's move on. Next up, I'm trying to get through all these people. We have the men's this around here, little Bow Wow, little Bow Wow. You just don't know the way you move so fast across the floor. You run through my mind like all the time. Stop. Bow Wow, Leon Thomas, who was the singer who sang the song "I'm a Dog, I'm a Mutt." I don't want a dog or a mutt. I don't. So I don't know what the song's supposed to mean. Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. So what? So I don't want you anyway. That's him. Okay. Tommy Davidson and also Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes looked like if Count Dracula from Sesame Street was human, he would be Busta. Busta Rhymes for me looked like Count Dracula in real life. And I don't know if I like her look. I don't know. 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 Okay. Buster sometimes be skinny, sometimes be fat, sometimes he has a mustache. Buster, what's going on? Okay. And is the pants no, the pants. I'm like it all because he has like the white lapel. And is that a lapel? Or I don't know if it's lapel, if he has an open bow tie around, I don't know. But at first I said, is his pants up high? But no, the lapel of his suit jacket is like black and white or whatever. It confused me and it reminded me that he is a human version of Count Dracula. One, two, it's what I think about. Okay, Tommy Davidson. I love his outfit. Again, I love a comfortable, chic look. Okay, nice little shoes, nice little slacks, nice white shirt. He looked good for his age. Okay, he ain't aging too bad around here. He has a new show coming out. They're gonna do the Varnell Hill show. Remember on Martin when he played Varnell Hill? Yeah, they're not making the Varnell Hill show a show. That would be, I think it's gonna be on BET. I think he's the EP. I think Martin the EP or whatever. So we're gonna wait for that. But I love his house. It's so simple, but still, still BET awards appropriate. Okay. Now Leon Thomas, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Okay. I had never seen him, so I said, "Oh, this him." He don't. I mean, he look like a dog in a mutt? It is a mutt. Isn't that an insult? Anyway, red locks. Okay, a little brown suit. I wish the suit. I wish the pants were. The pants look a little bit baggy, a little bit, not a lot of it. Or whatever. It's nice. Okay, it's fit him. He look nice or whatever. I'm hoping the pants under the suit jacket ain't sagging at all. Okay, sir. You a dog or you a mutt? Anyway, Bow Wow. While I don't like the weird bow tie, whatever is around his neck, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Or maybe the shirt has a black. I'm not sure. But Bow Wow looked like a waiter. Okay, he's a waiter at the local Sizzler, the buffet, the Ponderosa. I don't know, sir. Do something else, and it don't look bad. He just look like a waiter. Okay, next up. We have some ladies, okay? A. Marie, Tisha Campbell, Sky Jackson, and also Candy Burris Tucker. Okay, and I love 3 of these looks a lot. Okay, and I like all of them. Okay, now A. Marie dress, I like it. I do. Matter of fact, no, I love 2 and I like 2 because I like A. Marie. I like Tisha. I love Candy. I love Sky's dress. Okay. A. Marie dress is a very simple, chic, little black dress. Okay. It's real, real short. To me, it's a little tulip around the booty area, whatever. It's real plump or whatever. It makes me think about, tulip, the lips of tulips, flowers or whatever. Hey, it's a simple black dress and some black heels, but it's still nice. I like Tisha's dress, but it looks hot. It looked like she's gonna sweat up under there, because she's wearing plastic. She's wearing what is that? Velvet? Not velvet, girls. What is it? Is it pleather? Is it leather? Is it latex? I love the red hair on her though. I do. And the dress also gives dominatrix. Okay. Sky dress is amazing. She's had a baby. Her baby Eddie ain't shit, I don't think, or whatever. And whatnot. But I love this look on her. It's very, very whimsical. Okay. I like it. Period. No, nothing. No notations, no nothing. Candy dress is also just as great. Now, even though around the boobies, it's like, girl, is what's going on in your boobs, okay? But I still like the outfit, and her hair is cute as well. So they all look nice. But yeah, t-shirt dress remind me of some dominatrix stuff, and a redress is just a simple. Matter of fact, the little poofy part look like plump lips. Is she wearing some vagina lip? Girl, I'm stop. Next up, next up, we have some more men's around here. Boris Kojo, Shabuzi, okay, Deval Ellis. I think Deval last name is Ellis, if I'm not mistaken. And then Brandon T. Jackson. Boris, for the first time ever, Boris looked like he's aging, and not in a negative way. But for the first time, Boris looked like he's probably in his 40s. He don't look old, but I'm like, okay, he finally don't look like he's still 25. He still look good. Okay, but Boris is always in a good old fitted suit. I don't like his shoes though. His shoes look like sneakers, but they maybe because I'm a firm believer in comfortable shoes. So maybe he just wanted some comfortable shoes. But for me, they look like expensive, um, dressy sneakers. Not like you going to the gym sneakers. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's fine. Shabuzi always dresses like Shabuzi. He is a country artist. He's gonna stick to that. It's gonna be a suit with some buckles. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some hardware around it, a cowboy hat, and you know what I'm saying. That he's cinched at the waist. You hear me? Come on, Shabuzi. But I love Shabuzi. He's great to me. DeVal is in a typical suit, tux, white. What I do like is how the tux top, the tuxedo jacket had that simple black stripe up across the lapel. I like that. Okay, it's classic, it's simple, but still it's real good. It's real good. Okay. Uh, Jonathan, what's it? No, Brandon T. Jackson. What did T stand for? Tremaine? Is it Brandon Tremaine Jackson? Anyway, I don't like his pants. And I feel like I've said that about him in past, about other clothes. I think if I said before, I don't like his pants. They look like parachute pants that's not ironed. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it was a long car ride and the pants got wrinkled. I don't know. I don't like his pants. Okay. Next up, who do we have? I don't remember. We have some ladies. Okay, we have Latoya Luckett. I don't know her new last name because she's married now, but we know her as Latoya Luckett. Okay, we have Peppa of Salt and Pepper. We have Crystal who plays Fatima on Satima and on Sisters. And then we also have salt and pepper. Okay. I love Latoya's dress. It looks like metallic. It can also be like plastic, but I'm happy it doesn't look hot. Like I don't feel like she's gonna be sweating up under there. Okay, I love her haircut too. The blonde short do was really really cute on her. I love the shoe. Okay, the pointed toe around here. I like her outfit very 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 much. Uh, Pepper. Um, need some water. Pepper. It looks like a bridesmaid dress that she borrowed from some girl. You love Davis Bridal. It gives me Davis Bridal. And not in a bad way. Like she don't look bad at all. But maybe I wish she was cinched at the and cinched does not mean looking smaller than you look. Cinched just means it gives your dress some shape. That's it. I just wish her dress had a little bit more in it because it don't look up and down. Okay, it looks like a board. You know what I'm saying? Um, Crystal. Um, I like it, even though the top of it looked like we just had sex and I'm wrapped up in the sheets. It's like it's the first or second time we did it. You haven't really seen me fully out nude. Like I'm not walking around titties swinging yet. Okay. Now the third time, I may walk around and boobs be swinging. Okay. But right now, when we finish doing it or whatever, I use the cover to cover my titties. Even though you've seen my body all up under these sheets, I'm gonna wrap up in these sheets, and it gives wrapped up in these sheets after some love making. Okay. It is not bad. It's just it's love making sheets. Okay. I like the color though. Salt. Cheryl Salt James. Um, I was watching Death Becomes Her. And when the ladies had died and then they were, having to get their bodies redone to keep themselves up, and they bodies look real stiff. When they went to Ernest's funeral at the end, and they had been dead for like 40 years at that point, and they was walking out of the thing and they fell down the steps and their bodies broke apart like the hard pieces of mannequins or whatever. For some reason, the top of Cheryl outfit looked real hard. I don't know what. Maybe it's some soda pads. I don't know, but she looks like, and I don't think she's that bulky because the outfit, because her legs are small. Okay, so I don't know what is she hiding up. Did she smuggle some food in? Maybe she's because when you go to the movies, you sneak food in because the food is expensive. Maybe BT don't have no food, so she snuck some snacks in her titties. Okay, her hair needs to get off the outfit. Okay, it's a no. I'm gonna move on because I'm good. No. Mm-mm. No. Next up, we have Sierra, we have Kiki Palmer, we have Glorilla, okay, we have Jennifer Hudson, all of them in some form of black, okay. Sierra, I'm mad at you, girl. We're gonna talk later, but I'm upset with you. Um, Something about the outfit I don't like. I feel like the shirt is a shiny material, and maybe that's throwing me off because the skirt looks more fringe. And it's still a cute outfit, but I think I wish her top wasn't black. Or maybe the top just wasn't in like a leathery, pleathery material. Legs great. Shoot, I like the skirt more than the shirt. And her little A hat, it's cool and whatnot. Okay. Kiki Palmer. Kiki Palmer. A cute red hair, okay, cute short black dress. It's fine. Your shoes, mm. And maybe the angle of the shoes is weird because she was, you kind of you squinching down there. I don't know, but yeah, I would give it a good 7. Okay, Glorilla, I don't know what you doing with the front of your hair. Is you Rogue from X-Men? Maybe so. I don't know. You do. I don't like the. I don't like this wig. Maybe this. Maybe the hair she was gonna wear didn't come through, and this was a last minute thing. I don't like it. I don't like the wig with the outfit. The outfit is fine. The hair is a no. The hair is a no. The child the turn up ends is a no. The blonde streaks is a no. It looks like a cheap wig, and we've seen her in better wigs. I'm thinking this is a last minute whatever. I don't like the wig. I love her outfit though. I do. Jennifer Hudson, for the first time, she does not look like some. What no, she do look like somebody's auntie. Uh, I don't be trying to be shady. It's a very cute dress. But I feel like Jennifer Hudson has the same silhouettes all the time. Okay, change it up. Okay, get you a different stylist, and we're gonna move on. Cause girl. Next up, Doechii, Audra Day, The Brat, and Spice. From Love and Hip Hop. Okay, each of these looks made me go, hmm. I was like, hmm. Doechii has her own style, but it still made me go, hmm. Is this what it's giving? Okay, I love red is my favorite color. She's always around here with some braids, some twists and whatnot down to the floor. That's great. Um, Doechii looked like she's going to a a barbecue in the parking lot of the hood. And we love those. When everybody come out, you bring your grill, everybody bring your own meat, whatever, everyone's out having a good time. You park your car, you have the music playing, you be smoking and drinking and partying with the people. And I mean it in the best way. She looked like she's going to the neighborhood party, and that's it. So I don't know how else to say this, but I think Audrey Day. I feel like she looked like she's going to the Oscars. And I don't know if that's an insult to be like, oh, the Oscars is all fancy and we just to be. It's not that. I just feel like it's a lot. The gloves, it's a nice dress though. I like the silhouette of it all. It looked like she was caught in a fire, and the embers was on her chest and burnt little holes in her outfit. The brat looked like Judy bleached her clothes. Okay, the brat is dressed like Judy got pissed at me. Big booty Judy got pissed at me. Poured bleach on my clothes, and this is what I had left. Or she is in the Mad Max mindset, and she's finna go have a no man left. I don't know. Um, Brett, I've seen you look better, and I don't know why that's what you chose. I don't know. Okay, but again, did Judy bleach your clothes? You said fuck it. Spice is around here in this big ass blue outfit, and I say, girl, no. Okay, it's a bow tie, it's a bow, it's a ribbon in the sky for her love. Okay, we know she loved to wear the blue. That's fine. This is a lot. It is, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm like, girl, can you breathe? Can someone sit next to you? Big ass shoulder blades. Next, next up, we have child Shamia from Housewives of Atlanta, Drew from Housewives of Atlanta, Cat Doll from Detroit, and Lisa Ray. Each of these outfits irked my nerve for one reason or the other. Now I seen Shamia who posted herself in this outfit on her IG, but I felt like the photograph that Shamia posted to me seemed edited. Okay. It's not edited. They seem filtered. You know, they seem filtered. And I felt like uh, I don't know. It was her face felt filtered. The dress, it just felt filtered. And I do be saying, sometimes you have to go to a person's page to see the outfit, but I can tell when the shit is filtered. I don't want no filtered ass picture, okay, at all. Um, I just don't like this outfit. I don't like the gloves. I think had she worn, this same outfit without the gloves, I would have maybe loved it. The gloves throw it off for me and whatever. I mean, it'd be Drew. Why are you wearing a cardboard box on your chest? I mean, just let me know, because I don't know why you want a cardboard. Why would you want a cardboard cutout on your chest? It looked so hard. And again, when I seen the post that she put on her social media, it looks a bit better, but it still looks boxy. It doesn't look comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to the BT Awards, first of all, you don't there for 5 hours. You should want to be comfortable. And it don't look comfortable. Okay. I don't like the shoes either. So Drew, this is a no for me. It's a no for me. Now, Cash Doll. Hey love, how you doing? Y'all know my rule. At the end of the day, we are women, and titties are going to titty. Okay, I don't like wearing bras. Okay, the most I wear is a sports bra because I feel like for the first 30 years of my life, because I started wearing bras in like the third or fourth grade. So from third to fourth grade, until I was around 30, 31, I wore push up under bra. My boobies were in prison. And then at one point I said, girl, let your titties be free. Okay. Sports bra, I can just hold them in place. They're not juggling all around or whatever. So I'm a firm believer in let your titties titty. But Kat thought I need you to always be sure to move the titty over so it don't look elongated. Okay, I like your dress, but I'm like, oh, okay, look elongated a little bit. Okay, but again, let titties titty. Okay, I also wish her hair. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I think she looks good, but this I don't know. And I think this may just be a bad picture. You know what I'm saying? I think this could be a bad angle. It could be, this wasn't the right hand shot. I didn't know my teddy was elongated. Could be me and my man, because he was there too. There was like a matching color outfits or whatever. But again, I was like, oh, the titty's gonna titty. Lisa Ray. I just felt like the belly B looked too tight. Can she breathe? Is it supposed to cinch you like that? She look uncomfortable. Anyway, next up. What's next? Um, Ryan Destiny, Cam Newton, Mario, and also Kalani. Um, I like Ryan Destiny's dress. I do. I do. I saw some photographs of it and I didn't like it at first, but I realized it was catching her at bad angles. This is a good angle, so I like it right here. We're gonna leave it at that. Cam, what is you wearing? One, I do not like when men pants be above the ankle. It's just weird to me, and I'm like putting socks on, your feet are sweaty. Cam, one, I feel like the suit looked too tight. I'm like, if you sit down with the pants split, you know, it's can be on some bullshit. And then on the thing they announced there's going to be a 106 in sports show that come on this fall. There's going to be Cam and some girl hosting. I don't want to see that shit. Because he get on my damn nerves. Anyway, I love Mario's outfit. I do. I love the green. I love the pants. I love the stance. It looks real luxuriously. If it looked like I would say to my man, take it off so we can do it. That's a perfect outfit for a man to have on for you to tell him to take it off so y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, just slide that off. Baby, just slide your pants down. Kalani. Kalani, I feel like, because we was having this conversation at my house when people have too many tattoos. And for some reason, I feel like because her body is so inked up with her tattoos, sometimes when she's wearing, I can't think about it because the tattoos are just, you know what I'm saying, just there as well or whatever. So the dress, is the dress a tattoo? Let me move on. Next up, and maybe like one or two left. Oh, this is the last one. Okay, and then it's a show. B2. I said, wait a minute. B2K is together on the red carpet. Child, what happened? So again, Fizz, Amarion, J Book, and Raz B together and all. Girl, I said, come on out, unit. I really need them to get on the same accord because if they could just get on the same B2K accord, they can tour and be child the new new edition. See what I'm saying? Be touring and doing residencies for years with their music because people love B2K. It's bad enough we couldn't do that with Immature because Marcus Houston ain't shit. Damn it, man. Okay. But they look good. They look like a unit. They look healthy. And by that, I mean they look mentally well. Okay. Raz B looks good. You know, because sometimes, child, Raz B, I was worried a little bit. Okay. Omarion Fizz, a fist fighting. That's a great thing. Okay. Anyway, they look great. And then we had Snoop Dogg and his lady, his wife is Love. Okay, Miss Boss Lady Shantae. They in blue outfits. It's fine. Or Birkin bag. Okay. Y'all, those were the fashions of it all. Y'all take 30 good old seconds. Okay, like the video or subscribe, and then we're gonna get into the recap of the actual show. And we're back. Okay, so y'all, let's get into the show. Okay, so let me play. Kevin Hart was the host of the show, right? Now, look, I hope I have my graphics in the right order because again, I did this at 2:30 or 3 a.m. Okay, and I didn't look at it first to be sure I did stuff in the right way. So we're gonna see as we're going, okay? Because I don't remember, I don't know, but we will find out together. Kevin Hart was the host. Okay, look, Kevin, we know is a comedian, he's an actor and stuff. Kevin was a great host. Okay, he was funny. His opening monologue, child, he was calling folk by their legal name, and when he called Gloria's house, I said, "Girl, I forgot that's her name." It was so funny, you know. Kurt Franklin, you know, and then Lil Wayne. Uh, did he do Ti? No, he did Glorilla. I forgot who he did. Okay, but it was funny. It was funny and stuff. Okay, and when he then, oh, I'm getting text. Who is it? Oh, it's Kanye West. Kanye West, and he's outside. He's asking for someone to let him in. Nope, we've seen sinners. He's not gonna come here. He's not gonna come here and bite us. I said, Kanye West being a vampire, trying to bite people to convert. Girl, I was cracking up. Cause I'm like, it's kind of true. Okay. So Kevin's opening was hilarious. Him saying, look, we got taxis outside, we got Ubers, we got the cars that drive themselves. No one should be leaving here and going to no parties. Ain't no after parties, bitch. Ain't none of that. Okay, girl, it was him kind of touching on the whole Diddy of it all. Cause again, we getting all the information about Diddy and his little parties or whatever. So Kevin jokingly said, like, we not having none of that shit. Everybody go home, okay? Don't go to no after parties. It was funny. They also did a little bit with him and the Real House Husbands of Hollywood. So it was him, Boris, Robin Thicke, Dwayne, JB Smooth. I'm missing somebody. Nelly wasn't there. The Chris dude popped up too. It was all of them, but Nelly wasn't there, whatever. Nick Cannon, and because it's almost Father's Day, and Nick's, yeah, I got 12, nominations for the best. And you're like, nigga, that don't mean you a good daddy. You just have a lot of children. It was funny. I like the fact that the show opened up with a good host. The show opened up and it was funny, and he was funny throughout the night. Okay, even at one point, he put on the red coat like Usher be having on at a show when you be feeding them with cherries. And he was going through the audience with the two cherries, and he was going to feed Sheena Arnold, Tisha Campbell, and Kerry Washington. And it was just funny how they all ripped off each other. The ladies were funny. It was just funny. So Kevin did great. The only part I did not like, they brought on like Drew when they brought on some of the younger people or whatever. Drewski came on with Kaisenat. I I'm not a Kaisenat Drewski person. You know what I'm saying? I thought what Kevin did was funny. I don't find Drewski and Kaisenat like entertaining. They're not my cup of tea. They may be your shot of vodka, but they're not my cup of tea. That's the only part I didn't like enjoy whatever. And it wasn't bad. I'm like, why are they here? It's weird, okay? Anyway, so they gave out about 3 awards, maybe 4. Well, no, they gave out a couple of awards. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, okay, so the best female hip hop artist, Doechii won because it was now. This is the thing I will say: best female hip hop artist had a lot of great talent in the pool. It was Cardi B, Doja Cat, Glorilla, Doechii, Lotto, Becky the Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Rhapsody. And when they then I said, not sexy red. Look, call me a hater. I don't care. I don't feel like Sexy Red is a credible, talented in the word in the way all the other artists in that category is talented. I don't find Sexy Red in that caliber of talent. I'm not saying she's without any talent, but I'm like, no, I don't, because I'm like, how you go from raspy to sexy girl? Anyway, but Doechii won, and Doechii gave time to address, in LA, Code 45 deployed the National Guard. Child, I said, the fuck? So I like that she took the time to address the fact that we are here in LA at this award show. However, outside right now, folks is getting child attacked by Code 45 National Guard. It's crazy out here, okay? Meaning Code 45 is on some bullshit, and we all need to stand together against the hate and stuff. So I liked her taking a stand because it was a live broadcast. So I love that for her. Okay. Now, best female R&B pop artist was between Ari Lennox, Arya Starr, Coco Jones, Kalani Money Long, Summer Walker, SZA, and Victoria Monet. Again, a great pool of talented people. Now, SZA won. Now, I was confused because I know that Kendrick Lamar and SZA are on tour. So when SZA won and they said, "Oh, she's not here," I said, "Okay, they must be on tour." But later on, when Kendrick came up because he won for album, I was like, "Wait a minute!" And I then seen So I said, wait a minute, maybe they got there late or she got there late. And I'm like, girl, you were too late to get your award. Anyway. But yeah, SZA won for best female R&B pop artist, but she didn't come up on the stage to see their award. Best new artist went to Leon Thomas because he's a dog, he's a mutt. Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Now, at first I said, because it was somebody named 41, Arya Star, Big X, The Plug, Boss Man, D-Lo, D-Bills, Leon Thomas, October London, and Shabuzi and Teddy Swims. Again, a great plethora of people from different walks of life. Okay. I thought Shabuzi may win. I even thought maybe October London, because I hear their name a lot or whatever. But Leon Thomas won. Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. It's him. I keep saying it so y'all can know who he is. But yeah, he won. He said, Mama, thank you. It was cute. Album of the year was up. What Kendrick won for GNX. He said, thank you, everybody. We on tour buying tickets. But again, he was there and SZA was. So I'm like, why did SZA come up and carry an award? So those were like the only awards given out that night. Okay. Now the performances of the people. What was amazing was it started out and they had a 106 in Park countdown performance style thing. Now they had the majority of all the old 106 and Park hosts. The only ones who was not there, AJ didn't make it, and neither did Roxy. But I've seen events they've had over the weekend, and I believe I saw them at something, but maybe for whatever reason they didn't make it to the BT Awards themselves. You know, Terrence J, Tigga, is it Jaleesa? I think her name was Jaleesa. Free, Bow Wow hosted too, whatever. So everyone else was there except AJ and Roxy. But I said, Terrence J, who was in that car with you in that accident? I still wonder to this day. I still be wondering, child. Anyway, now it was cute because back in the day, back in my day, 106 Park had all the best videos, the best performances or whatever by the artists. So them having because this is the 25th anniversary, I think, of the BET Awards. So them going back to old stuff, and we had the awards and blah blah blah. So okay, we're gonna have a 106 Park countdown with people performing. So first, we had Ashanti. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And then my heart can't take no. Girl, it's 4 a.m. Excuse my voice, okay? Ashanti came out and she did a few of her hits. Okay, a few. I love Ashanti. I do. You know what I'm saying? I think she has grown her brand now bigger than what she was back then because she's always touring. I don't know how much she get paid, but she's always touring, and that's great. She came out and did a few songs. Boy, you got me. I don't know. Anyway, stop. So kudos. Not Nelly wasn't there, but I think Nelly's on tour, like over across the pond somewhere. But it was Ashanti. Then we had Jim Jones, Bowling. I said, wait a minute, y'all had Ashanti do like 4-5 songs, cut up. Jim Jones only got Bowling. What is he doing? He can We stay high, no lie. You know this, Bowling. So he did Bowling. Okay, that was it. A. Marie then came out. Now y'all know A. Marie been catching hell, okay? A. Marie did Tiny Desk, and she sounded a bit off key, just a little bit off key. It's okay. So she said, "Hey, don't play with me." She came round here and did one thing. It's this one thing. Girl, I can't do that because it's too high. But she did one thing. She did great. She was dancing. Okay, she was on key this time. She was. And I think she had a point to prove. Because look, I can sing, y'all. I can. I just had a bad day. But the wrong time to have a bad day is on Tiny Desk. Because everyone watches that. You know what I'm saying? But here, she did amazing. She sounded great. She looked great. And that's what matters her. Okay. Then Keisha Cole. Okay. To me, Keisha Cole, I'm like, is she Mary Blige? To me, she reminded me of Mary Blige just for some reason. Okay, back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, to me, that's what Mary would wear. So she did after the cheated. And I said, well, she sounded great. Breath control was great. Tone was great. Because, with Keisha Cole, sometimes it can be iffy. Because her songs are so high pitched. This and that is a lot. Okay. But she sounded good and stuff like that. We then had Maya came out. Child Maya said, "Stop playing with me." I could not find I had to go and take a screenshot of this other thing. Maya was moving, dancing, 8 counts, all over. She did the song "Case of the X." It's after midnight and she's on your phone. Girl, my voice is going crazy. So she did that song. Okay, did when I say amazingly well. She showed Beyonce ain't the only one around here dancing and singing at the same time, bitch. It's me as well, okay? Girl, I said, you better do that shit, Maya. You better do it. Okay, so kudos to her. Then when T.I. came out, now this is the thing. When T.I. was rapping, I loved him as a rapper. I think some women liked him because they thought he was cute. I liked him for his rapping, okay, and him doing Bring Him Out and what he did, Bring Him Out, and what you know about that. I said, "Ooh, I remember why I loved him. I love this song. I love this song, child." So T.I. came out and did 2 songs. It was great. Um, did anyone come out with T.I.? It was just T.I. Then B2K, child. I said, "Come on out, B2K." Lady, turn around and let me see that fancy body go bump, bump, bump. I said, again, they were in sync. Now, am I hoping something will come of this? Yes, I do. I need them to just get on one accord. And if they do, the sky is the limit because people still love their music. Girl, me turn around and let me see that fancy body go bump, bump, bump. That is all I anyway. Baby, show me. And they let Thea's rap and everything. Child, it was great. And then it ended it with Bow Wow. Because Bow Wow was the one on second part. Because Bow Wow songs were always number one back then. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow is corny currently, but back then he wasn't. Back then he was that man. You know what I mean? So he did what did he do? What 2 songs he did? We did Like You, and then JD came out and they did Fresh as I Is. Now I was pissed that Sierra, I am upset with you because Sierra was there. Sierra was actively at the BET Awards, and I feel like we've never seen Bow Wow and Sierra do that song together. Now I feel like this: Sierra and Bow Wow, there's no chemistry with them. But if Sierra can do Ride with Ludacris, who she, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they went a couple. My point is, I know she's a currently married woman, and maybe she never wants to do a song with her ex that's about loving someone. But I'm like, girl, y'all was teenagers when that came out, or maybe 20. I don't know, but I just feel like I just wish she would have came out and did a verse. Okay, because I never found out. I can't. My voice is too much. I never found out. I can't do it. But if she would have did her verse, the chorus, and I kept thinking, well, maybe she'll come out, and she didn't. And I was upset because she was there because she came out later on to like introduce somebody else, and I'm like, you couldn't do just the chorus, just not even sing to him, just sing the hook one time. That would have been tremendous because that song was amazing on 106 in Park. I was so upset. I said, girl, why did you come to your like you? Anyway, Bow Wow did it. Bow Wow looked old and young at the same time. I don't know how. Okay, Bow Wow looked like somebody's older uncle, but a young uncle. Okay. Anyway, but again, it was a great. Each person performance was great to me. You know what I'm saying? And this the nostalgia of it was great to me. Okay. Now Leon Thomas did a song, "Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt." I said, what does that mean though? He played the guitar really well, so I like him. I need to maybe I need to look at his other stuff. Okay. Because I've heard the song, but never saw him. And the song is an absolute vibe. Baby, I'm a dog. Mm, I'm a dog. Anyway, let me stop. But it was cute. I liked it. Okay. Now, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne performed. And I'm going to say this with my whole chest. I am 100% understanding that Lil Wayne is a legend. I am old enough I remember Wayne who had itty bitty locks. I was around for his starter locks. You hear me? I mean, itty bitty Wayne who did not have his face fully tattooed. I mean, itty bitty Wayne who wasn't on lean. I mean, itty bitty Wayne who, when he rapped, it made sense. Okay, I remember him. Okay, the greatness that he was back when he was child. The early Cash Money days. You hear me? Lil Wayne currently this isn't the same. I said, why is he one with a Tumblr? He didn't graduated from lean cups to Tumblr. Girl, anyway. I now he had the choir came out, singing his song from a new album, whatever. But to me, the choir people sang longer than Wayne did, and he did like again a song from the new album, and then he did a piece of a melody. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't. I just feel like I've seen old performances from him in the past, and he just is not the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's not me trying to say he ain't nothing, but I'm like, when we seen other artists perform on the same award show, to me his was just it was too basic. It was too basic, and I'm like, girl, I don't know, but I didn't, I wasn't impressed, you know. Glorilla performance. Okay, Glorilla came round here doing the damn thing. And to me, I'm like, when you have everyone else out performing you, okay. Now I remember when she had her first performance. I don't remember which award show she did, but it was so cringy. It was years ago. It was at least maybe 3, 4 years ago. That's when she first came out. And she was trying to be like sexy, and it was awkward and cringy. It was weird. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you have seen the growth in her stage presence. Like there's no cringy moments at all. Like you can tell she fully knows who. And y'all see this hair? This is good hair. That shit she wore to red carpet. I don't know why. Um, but she did Let Her Cook, and then she also did the Love remix that she did with Keisha Cole. But I was so because the performance was like her in the kitchen, but it was like a cabaret styled performance. You see how Keisha Cole is like a girl, a showgirl. You know what I'm saying? When Keisha Cole did Love, she did her little version of it. It was cute. She sang. She sang, but Glorilla's performance, the dancing, at one point it was like tap dancing. It was amazing. I said, "What girl?" And what I love the most is it was a performance of her rapping, and she did not sacrifice her rapping to dance. She was able to do both. And I think sometimes you have artists who will sometimes, okay, I'm gonna dance for loud and lip sync, or I'm gonna dance for loud and not really rap. No, I like that she did both. Her and Chico. It was great. I loved it. I did. It was great. We then had Quincy Jones tribute. Well, no, they had the memorandum, and this is the crazy part because me and him was watching, and he was like, "Did they include Andy Stone?" And I was like, "I don't think they included Andy Stone." What we did not know was they did multiple memorandums. So the first one, I'm like, they sure didn't put her. That is horrible. But they had like four of them, and in each one they would perform a tribute to one of the dead people. So this one was for Quincy Jones. And so they had Lou James, Miles Kenton, who played Sammy, and Senator C played the little cousin. and also Lucky Day. Now Miles, you can tell he was a bit nervous because he's saying the deeper register. Okay. But I can tell he was a bit nervous. He still sounded good, but you can tell at first he was like you could really and, and also was it that he was nervous or could it have been a mic issue? I don't know. Okay. But he ended it good. He ended it well. Okay. But Luke James and Lucky Day, look, Luke James, child, his voice is just so. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, I'm not a Lucky Day person. I don't know. I don't hear his stuff enough for me like love his voice yet. But I know he's talented, and I still felt like these three individuals they did justice to Quincy. Okay. Anyway, so that was cool. But they did a multiple memorandums, and at the last one they had it was some girl who did do the tribute, and it was the Andy Stone. So they did include Andy Stone. They even included Sly. What was his name? Sly Stone. But he died like today, well, yesterday, and he was included as well. So BT's like, look, we're going to make sure that we're doing the right thing, and this is a planned, produced thing. Okay. Next up, Tiana Taylor performed. Now, look, she had that new song called I think it's called Long Time, where it's her in it, Lakeith Stanfield, Aaron Pierre, Taraji does the monologue and the song as well. So she had her here on stage. Tiana's mindset when it comes to these concepts is crazy because again, it's the whole concrete jungle, the roads that grew from concrete, burning down, all of it together. You know what I'm saying? How great Taraji was in the monologue. I said, Tiana, girl, you better fucking do it. You hear me? Okay, having the burning building, the red, love broke, red hatred, love, brokenness. Okay, I should have left a long time ago. Okay, the rose was being on fire. And then she's like an alien floating in the air, dancing, performing. I said, in Herman and Pierre, that's my son. He was right in the front row cheering his girl on. I love it. Okay. Uh, Great performance. Now, I will say this people may not understand her mindset. I do. Okay. Because sometimes when going through love triangles and circles and squares, you feel like an alien lost in space. I get it. I get it. Now, at one point, Tyler Perry was talking. I wasn't listening. I was texting him, and we was having a full conversation. I just wasn't listening. It was something about women and supportiveness. The movie Straw was great. I wasn't. It was a lot of talking. What happened, girl? Is my signal being bad? Um, Yeah, it was a lot of conversation I was not listening to, and I didn't know. And then Lettucey came out, and Lettucey performed a song, I think called Black Woman. I said, okay, you know. But I was like, girl, I don't. It was because again, this was a 5 hour show. Okay, five, not one, not two, not three, not four, 5 hours. Okay, now we get to the icons. Okay, we get to the icon awards. They gave out ultimate icon awards to I think 4 people. So Jamie Foxx got his first. So Jamie Foxx was given his by Stevie. Jamie and Stevie Wonder was cracking some jokes. When Stevie kept on saying, I took my time and watched footage of Jamie, and I was like, you can't see. Stevie loved joking about being able to see, so it was cute. So again, Stevie presented it to Jamie. It was cute. Okay, now look, Jamie has come a long way. As he's an actor, comedian, singer, musician. Okay, him on In Living Color as Wanda to currently. Okay, it's a lot. He's come a long way. So we had Babyface who came out and performed for him. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I said, Babyface, Babyface, girl. We then also had Ludacris came out to do his version on Predictable. Tank and Jennifer Hudson did an ode to him for his role in Ray. Um, when Jennifer Hudson did the hook to Gold Digger, but did it in a way of a church going to church. You hear me? I said, you better, girl, you better work. She look, yeah. Okay, amazing. You hear me? Also, Craig Robinson was only introducing each person who was honoring Jamie. Okay. But I said, girl, she sang that shit. Okay. I said, girl, you better do it. Okay. And then Dougie Fresh, T Pain, and Teddy Riley. And also the man in the all white, I forgot his name. He's fine. Okay. But they came out to do blame it on the alcohol. It was amazing. It was I said, you girl, it was everybody was having a good ass time. You get me? And even Jamie in the audience, it was because Jamie and his two daughters are there. And as each person was introduced, they were like, "Oh my god!" Oh, they were like in shock. You see Aaron Pierre. Okay. But again, because he was with Tiana Taylor. Anyway, but Jamie is Corinne is his older daughter, and I don't know his younger daughter's name, but she's like 14. But they were like in awe as each person came out, and so he accepted his awards. Again, thank everyone for everything. The love he brought up. How he knew he had a second chance at living life because he said I was watching the memorandum and that could have been me because I could have died. Um, and he said I promise God I'll do right. Okay. He thanked his daughter. We thanked his sister, his daughters, and when he thanked the sister for stopping all the bullshit. How she shut all the bullshit down or whatever. He was sick. He thanked his oldest daughter for. He said, you usually take the back seat, but when needed, you got in the front seat and drove that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna die. And the youngest girl, and it was the child that was crying. It was so so emotional. It was a tear, child. And he talked about the youngest daughter, who when they were saying like he could die, and they didn't want the youngest girl to know, but she had heard talking, and so he said that she snuck in my room and was sitting there and played the guitar, and when they like, what is you doing? And my daddy need this, leave me alone, okay. So just that it was great, 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 great. Okay, it was a touching, hilarious speech because at one point Stevie Wonder came over because he talked for a long time. And I think this is why it went the show went so long, because I'm for sure some folks talk over time. But at one point, Stevie Wonder walked up and gave him the award he was holding. He like, Stevie, I'm not done, Stevie. Stevie, go over there and let me finish. So again, it was funny. I liked it. Okay, so it was James got his awards. Was Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey performed. She also got her Icon Award as well. Look, look. I am also old enough to remember Mariah Carey when she was a performer. I mean, energetic, dancing around, and not even dancing as in dance steps. I mean, just physically moving around and emoting when singing. And we had D Nice, the DJ on the turntables or whatever. Anderson Paak. They say she dated that man, Anderson Paak. He was on the drums, and so She did her new song that I don't know the name of the new song. Rakim came out and rapped a little bit too, but I feel like Mariah Carey performs and she looks like a clone who doesn't know what to do. Now I don't know if she needs to. I think that she maybe Mariah need to stop wearing heels because I feel like when she's in her heels, it's like she's trying not to fall. It's like now, maybe she has an ailment. She can't walk around. I don't know. But when they showed the old footage of her performing, singing, she just emoted more feeling. And then I'm not saying she had to be out here doing, 8 count steps or whatever. I'm like, just the feeling, the emotions, just the connection to the music. She don't have that no more. It's like she's just lip syncing and just carefully stood still and slowly walked. And I just remember her being more um just connected to her performance. And I don't feel that from her anymore. And I miss that from her. And whatnot. Okay. Now Busta Rhymes gave her, presented her the Icon Award, which is great. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, uh she now even seeing her talk, she's more enthusiastic in talking than she do singing. So if you don't want to sing no more, then stop singing. You a legend regardless, okay? Now she did bring up how this is her first BET award. I said, girl, you've never gotten a BET. I did not know that. Did not know that. But she did say it makes sense that my first BET award would be the Icon. I said, yeah, that's true. Okay. And I like her. She's like, you know what? I used to like live for other people or do what people said. Now I do my own shit. Okay, so I'm my advice to y'all is be a diva, be a boss, be whatever you want to be, but be iconic when you do it. I said you better let them know. Look, I love her. I just wish she felt connected to her music, and she just doesn't seem like she is anymore. I don't know. Snoop also got the Ultimate Icon Award as well. Now he was around there, Dr. Dre representatives. He, had his wife up there on stage with him, his wife Shantae, who they call Boss Lady. Okay, they've been married for forever, and whatnot. So he thanked everybody everywhere for everything. He thanked Warren G, Nate Dogg, Dr. Dre, his kids and all of that or whatever. It was great. You know what I'm saying? Great. I love y'all. Y'all love me. We a big happy family. Um, it was, but again, this was a 5 hour show. So this is like hour 4.5. So I'm like, it was great. I'm like, okay. Snoop is around here. Now he also performs. I was like, why could I not find better? I had to go get my own picture. He brought out Charlie Wilson, Corrupt Warren G. I love that he had the dancers were in was in red and also blue, Crips and Bloods. And I said, y'all are performing these nasty ass y'all when they did Ain't No Fun if the homies can't have none, and y'all are rapping these horrible during a time where Diddy is on trial for what he's on trial for. This song should not be rapped. Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a big I was like, don't say that. What is going on? But I enjoyed the performance now. And even him brought up how, about 6 months ago, we were all pissed at Snoop. I'm still pissed at Snoop, but I'm also okay with him saying he wasn't there trying to support whatever. It was more of him trying to, enlighten people on cryptocurrencies. I give him a half pass because to me, when he spoke about what happened, he did not try to say, "Well, let's support." He didn't say that. He said, "I wasn't there for that." That y'all know me. Okay. So I'm gonna give Snoop a little bit of a pass right now. okay, and whatnot. But Snoop had it was an amazing performance, and for me, again, seeing how Snoop performed, it made me upset with Lil Wayne performance and Mariah Carey's, especially Lil Wayne. Anyway, it was a great thing. Okay, and seeing him and Warren G and Corrupt, they also had a Nate Dogg, like a Nate Dogg, like a hologram, not hologram, but like a Nate Dogg mural thing in the back of them at one point. That was cute. You know what I'm saying? And then lastly, Kirk Franklin. First of all, Kirk not getting his award until the fifth fucking hour. I said half the people gone. We tired. Okay, now Ti presented the award to him, and Kirk again thanked everybody from everywhere about everything. His suit was nice. Oh, it was tailored. He thanked his wife, and I like to thank her and say, you know what, you are the best. You've given me the best. You know, you here with me, even though your dad is like, damn near dying. Okay. I can never repay you for I love how both him and Snoop both fully acknowledged and thanked their wives. Even Snoop said, my wife is my everything, and that's why you will always see her, right? That's why she's up here on stage with me. Don't be afraid to show off your person. You know what I'm saying? And Kirk kind of did the same thing with his wife, just thanking her for how great she was, how he's grateful that she gave him, his kids, his legacies, how she was able to even, co-parent with his oldest son's mom, carrying on who they be having issues with her. See, he was just acknowledging the work she put in, because he's like, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect husband. I'm not a perfect father. I'm not a perfect Christian, whatever. I can't. I'm not even know. I can't even sing. Okay, but I'm still here getting this award. And for me, I know that when nothing makes sense, it ain't nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? It was great. Okay, and child, I was up here at 1 a.m. singing melodies from heaven rain down on me. I was like, you better sing them songs. Kurt had me up singing, bitch. Okay, at 12:45, whatever time it was, I was like, you better sing, Kurt Franklin. Okay, he closed the show. You know what I'm saying? And they did Stomp as well. I said, girl, rain down on girl. Okay. Girl, my voice went out. Okay. At one point, Tamar, Money Long, and also the guy who just won um, American Idol was also singing as well. But it was a full on. First of all, Kurt Franklin is the best gospel hype man ever. Because listen, Kurt doesn't sing. He really feeds you the words and hypes us up. He is the best gospel hype man ever. And I don't mean that in like any dismissive mean. I mean, he is great. Because he said, I can't sing. However, I'm here getting the Icon Award, okay? But it was such an amazing performance. And excuse me, at one point, see, they go Tamar and the gold. The guy who I think his name Jamal, someone with a J, who just won American Idol. You see Money Long in the color dress. So it was great. Rain down on me. Rain, rain. Okay, it was great. And y'all know Tamar gets somebody on nerves, okay? But a good time was had. Now at one point, DC Young Fly, they had like a little church scene where DC was preaching. Because DC Young Fly is also into the gospel of the God, okay? And so it was funny them doing that, which turned into them doing Stump. But I was like, y'all, church is this? Y'all church? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? It was funny. Okay, and then Salt came out because they did Stump. So Salt came out and did her version, not her version, did her verse and Stump. I said, first of all, Salt. I'm like, is that Tisha Campbell? Tisha? No, Salt. Okay. But Saw came out, did her first on Stomp. It was great, 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 great. Again, he closed out the thing. And the fact that everyone was up on their feet, performing and singing along, dancing, it was the Lord was there. It may have took us 5 hours to get to the end, Jesus, but we made it, okay? And that was the BET 2025 awards. Okay, I told y'all. Okay, I am around here. It is currently 4:36 in the morning. Okay, I am about to go to bed. Okay, I'm gonna upload this to be premiering in the morning on Tuesday. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel. Okay, comment in the comment section. Now, I will probably be live tonight at 9 for some kind of hot topic chat. I told y'all earlier there's other content up on my channel, so go watch the other content that's around here. Okay, y'all see my thumbnails that show what I've been discussing. Okay, so if you have not done so already, go watch the other stuff. Okay. Again, I'm gonna try to go live tonight at 9, and that's if I'm not dead sleepy. Because again, it's 4:37 in the morning. Hope to be asleep by 5, and then up at 10. Okay. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, it was a great show. It was too damn long, but at the same time, it was good. The only thing they could have cut out the Kais and not stuff. And then Playboy Cardi performed. We didn't need that. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. And I think the reason it was so long was because of the speeches from the icons. Because again, Snoop was long, and so was Kirk kind of long, and Jamie as well. So I think that's why it kind of went a little bit longer than they probably anticipated. So it was a long, but I enjoyed the ride. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the ride. Y'all, I gotta go. Bye.